Alrighty, looks like we might be live and alive. Things are working, things are doing stuff. We're going to go silent here for a second as we check on a couple of things just to make sure everything's working in the background. We want to make sure everything is working. And we're just going to give it a second here. A couple of things we got to poke around on. My bad, my bad. All right, we got that. We got that. We got that. And we're doing quite a bit here in the background, so things might be a little bit chuggy on the internet. And we're gonna step away just for a second because I gotta fix something real quick. I am, however, gonna put in the chat the links to the link to the Discord. If you would like to debate this, you can. You just might want to pop a message in the in either of the chats saying, "Hey, I'm gonna join your Discord and argue with you about this." Do that, because I have to alt tab to take a look at the Discord, let you in, and all that good stuff. But yeah, join up. There are some basic rules you can look at. They're pretty standard rules for you know, any kind of general Discord server. Don't be a douchebag. They're kind of similar to the rules on our own little board here. So I'll be back in just a second. Sit tight. Sorry about that. There's a delivery coming to the house. And I need to make sure I don't miss it, so I just am setting up a quick little thing. Oh, let's check sound volumes real quick. Got to make sure we're always good on sound. Gotta make sure we're always good on sound. Okay, I think we're all right. Just gotta make sure. Again, if the if you want it a little bit louder, a little bit not loud, if you want me turned down just a little bit, by all means, let me know. But otherwise, yes. I'm continuing with my debate. I will debate this until the end of days. Woke did not ruin gaming. You guys did. We did. As consumers, we ruined it. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . 。 . 。 . . . 。 . 。 . . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
。
All right, and we are actually doing our talisman grind. Yes, we got one that we're excuse me, Jesus. We have one that we're using right now. Attack boost 3, weakness exploit with a 1 slot. That's pretty solid. I would like to get something maybe a smidgen better than that. But I'm going to be honest. That's pretty solid. Now I could get about 12% more 12% more crap there. I actually have elemental absorption. The problem is that I don't have that full weakness exploit because I did change my gear around. I'm not using the Lord set anymore. I'm using a numinous build for the extra health and whatnot. So we are a little bit shy on the stuff that we really want. And there's not really much I can do about that. Because it just doesn't really work out the way I want it to. No matter kind of how I do it, doesn't really work out too well. But it's still a fine enough set. It's still a fine enough set. You know? We're okay with everything else. I am relatively full on things. I do need to make some actual, some like not mega potions, mega demon drugs and mega armor skin stuff. I do need to make that stuff. I don't have a lot of it. Like, I have the materials to make tons of it. Excuse me. Yeah, where'd that come from? Brain scrambled. And well, let's craft it. So yeah, there we go. We got our pills and we got our... Because I do believe all of these stack. The armor skin and the adamant pill, they stack, I do believe. So we can make a bunch of that. So let's... The hell is this one? Oh, dash juice. Yeah. So tell you what, let's make... we need a ton of catalyst, don't we? Bitterbug broth? That's what we don't have a lot of? Interesting. About 150 of those, sure. And we'll make, say, 50 of those. Make 50 of those. And the immunizer. I believe Might Pill, Demon Drug. I believe they all do that, so... Maybe about 10 of those. Why not? We're not going to do it every single one, because we do well enough without it, actually. Do need more immunizers. That bitterbug broth. We're going to need quite a bit more of that, aren't we? Alright, so what do we need? So we need immunizers and catalysts. So that's mandragoras we can get a lot of, and bitterbug broth. Okay. Let's change our these things. So we can get as much bitterbug and mandragoras, and then we'll add some honey in there and all that other good stuff. Because I have no idea what is actually here. What they are actually collecting.
I can help you source materials.
So mite seeds, I want you bitterbug broth. I want you to do honey. Because I think we got enough adamant seeds. I want you to do... Oh, boy. We got tons of that crap. Don't really need any of these guys. Do need those. And you can give me honey or bitterbug broth. Adamant seeds. Let's do some bitterbug broth. You can get me anything useful. Not necessarily. I would say no, so we'll just do you on honey. Good enough. That'll get us something. That will get us something. Alright. So now we need to organize our... probably don't need train mobs. Definitely don't. Oh. Accidentally hit that one. We'll get rid of the adamant seeds and the mite seeds, and we'll keep all that. We'll get rid of the antidotes. We will full up on those guys. Full up on that. Full up on that. Full up on that. Full up on that. I think if we wanted to do a support build, we'd just get wide range and fuck off with the whole Dust of Life. Though it's certainly useful. Hold on. My wheelchair. Not wheelchair, my fucking rolling chair is stuck. You know those plastic pads you put on underneath the office chair and the carpet to protect the carpet from getting worn in? Sadly, that is basically... It cracked. Did get a couple, like 2 years of service, but I don't know. I'm rather disappointed in it. It cracked, and now it's just disintegrated in those kind of cracks, those holes where the wheels have worn into it. Honestly, it isn't actually that old. I think it's only a year, honestly, maybe a year and a half, but whatever. We'll rearrange these guys just a little bit, just so they aren't quite so annoying and confusing. There we are. And shouldn't change anything on my list here, right? No. So we got the Mega Armor Skin, Adamant Pill, all that. We're good. Alright. So on harder fights, we might pop. We might pop those. Let's eat real quick, and then we will get on with it. Can I not? I guess I can't grill here. They don't want me grilling. They see me grilling, they hating. Absolutely hating. So no 9s on the board. Go back to the Grand Hub. We will search for a 9. Because that is the only thing you can get these talismans from, is the new 9. Which is probably going to be the difficulty. I think this is a bit of a preview of what might be coming with maybe future updates as far as trying to get the other monsters, a good number of the monsters, up to snuff. Sadly, again, it is a little weird because you got Arch-Tempered Uthdunup, who's not as hard necessarily as the 9-star. I mean, maybe they're about the same, but isn't quite as hard. Doesn't have the same move set, which is probably the hardest part about the Arch-Tempered. But it does decent damage. It's just kind of weird. I don't know if this is where they're going to try pushing all of high rank or not, but we'll have to see. It is odd that they put out these 9-stars, but the Arch-Tempered is still an 8-star. It just feels kind of silly. There we are. Alright, let's see if we can find something good. I think this is actually the highest reward combo you could do, is a tempered Ray Dow and a tempered Seregios. Or actually, I think it's 2 Seregioses now that I think about it. I do believe that is the highest you can kind of get. As far as any rewards or anything like that, 2 Seregioses is kind of the maxing out. Jin Dahad usually gives okay rewards. It's usually somewhere around 10. Though you get the lower level ones, obviously, it doesn't give you much. But, you know, you try for them, you see if you can actually get in. More often than not, you don't. You spend a lot of time this game in these kind of scenarios doing this. And it sucks. This one takes a little bit longer. Didn't get it. It does feel very lottery-like, and I'm not a huge fan of the lottery. This lottery aspect really does kind of suck a bit. Yeah, that's just nothing you can do. You might be wondering, well, why don't I check the other ones? These things fill so fast that by the time you're checking, it's already full. So you get maybe 1 or 2 selections here, if you're lucky. Yeah, 9-star Gore Magala sucks, by the way. The big gimmick with the 9 stars is they just kind of gave them quite a bit more health and quite a bit more damage. I feel like they give them like a 10-20% buff on their health, at least thereabouts, and a good 20% damage buff. Because you'll be, again, you got your armor upgraded all the way. It's the highest tier you can do, or near to it. So you're hitting your 400 plus defense rating without too much issue. 420, something like that, and you're still getting carded. You're still almost getting one shot by a lot of attacks, depending on what your weapon is. You will be taking half your life easily. But yeah, this is the actual grind, honestly. It probably is better to not do SOSs and to just join a group. Which we might do. I don't know. I'm not sure how much I want to do this song and dance of looking for something. That's 12 minutes into the hunt. It is not at 2 people. Yeah. Damn. Just having a real hard time getting these. Everything's full. And I just don't remember this being such a massive issue in World. I really don't. I just don't remember it being this big of a problem. I don't know how they do their matchmaking, coding, whatever it is. But it feels terrible. It genuinely feels really bad. Yeah, it would be nice to get one of those. Those pop up fairly frequently, but I don't know. Yeah, full. Full, probably. Probably. Yeah. Well, no, this is the SOS. I don't know if SOSs work. I'll be real honest with you guys. I don't know if SOSs can work. A lot of people don't want to do the Gore Magala, which is 100% understandable because, again, 8-star, 9-star Gore Magala just sucks. He already sucked to fight.
See you again, Hunter.
So we are going to actually... We're going to go into a room. We're going to search for a room, join up, and lend our immense talent to that particular room. If you look for veteran skill, it's probably going to be most of the lobbies you'll find. We'll be working on whatever the most recent, update stuff is. So in this case, it's probably going to be talisman grinding. We are having some issues looking for a lobby. That's a bit disconcerting. Very disconcerting. Very disconcerting. Why is this taking so long to find a lobby? Did we get stuck? Okay. Um, I don't like the play style and or the limitations you have on some of these the play style and kind of the what you're doing in the question thing. I think World had it to where you could actually change the name of it. So one, you could look for specific lobbies that were hunting specific monsters, like specific event quests or siege stuff, blah blah blah. Um, which was really nice for, again, you're looking for stuff. And beyond that, you could also change the name of the lobby. And again, there are some restrictions on it, whatever, length and whatnot, but you could change it. So you could get a kind of idea of, all right, this is what the lobby's going to be in, because somebody put it in the title. Um, so they're doing, they put any monsters and they put in the title, maybe the 3 monsters that they are cycling, and maybe like this talisman grind cycle, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, okay. Cool. Oh, wow, I'm in offline mode.
See you again, Hunter.
Boy, it really, really fucking hates me. I don't know what it is, but for me at least, my particular version of this game right now is absolutely dog shit. For one thing, the network just is not handling me well. It may be because I am streaming, and thus that's putting a strain on my internet. I don't really think so. It really is struggling. This might prevent me actually from joining lobbies, which would be a shame, but not unheard of. Let's get rid of that. We're just waiting for this to pop through. Yeah, there we are. Hey. Yeah, because people are like picking story progression, questing. I don't know what the hell any of... Like, are they just picking those things so you're not quite sure what to put down? Are they actually doing story progression? I kind of doubt it if they're veterans, so... Is this something that they're, like, being somewhat facetious? Yeah. Facetious. Nope. Facetious. Sis. Jesus. Alright, just, we'll ignore it. Insincere. Joking, in the sense that the story is now, just talisman grinding. I'll fight a couple of Arcveils. I'm willing to fight a couple of Arcveils. I don't mind that. I don't get to fight a lot of Arcveils anymore. I really hope it doesn't drop me again. Alright. Do we really need the drugs? That's an interesting statement to make. Do we really need the buffs? And we're going to apply here. Is this necessary, or can we survive without them? Well, I know we can survive without him and do good enough damage.
Good to have you.
But maybe I will take it
Only one who can manage this quest, Hunter.
just on the, just to see what kind of boost we might be getting here. I hope I'm going for the right one. We are going for the non-tempered version.
Do I act? Nay, I shall embrace this chance to reflect.
Always free rove.
This is for you. Use it well.
Always. I don't know if he actually gave me anything. That was weird. Are they at the other one? They are at the other one. Okay. They went... Sorry, they went for the wrong the other one. That was my bad. So, let's go ahead and just pop all of it.
Can't move. Thanks. That helps. Thanks.
Not sure I'm noticing a big damage increase, I'll be honest. Again, it's hard to tell what damage I was doing before. So I'm thinking 25s, 35s. Not impressed with my damage here. With the extra might pills and all that. Not really impressed with it. Gotta slowly get within range here. 39s? I don't know. Kinda want to get away from him. Sacred's right in my vision here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? And he's stuck behind a wall. Alright. Guard against that. Again, damage-wise, my best move is to literally just spam the spread here. Really not sure where he's going with some of his attacks, and these secrets are really, really obnoxious. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Doing the whole might pill, demon pill. You know, I just did not notice a lot of damage. Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I need to do another Arc Veiled without it on. But we're hitting 39s on the head. 35s. Ouch. I mean, it might help with the... Boy, I'm just tired of everyone being in my vision here. Holy shit. Like, I got secrets, I got people. Oh, Sacred, why are you always here? Oh, fuck off. You got me with that. What? Pull out your gun. Boy, just people are all over the place here. As far as in my vision, I just have never... Alright, come back over here. Really? Yeah, he's gone. You can't flash him again. Not really. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're obviously going to get something from it. I think the might pills are already done. We didn't get much from them, and again, I haven't seen my damage change, maybe. Okay, so wait, hold on. We are seeing a little different. Get up, please. So, 35s, we're hitting 33s. And instead of, what, 45s? Jesus Christ, these sacreds are all over my ass here. So, I think the head, we lost the greatest amount, because they were 40s? So now we're hitting 39s, 40s. I thought we would get a little bit of a roar there. I didn't trust that angle. Not the button I pressed. Really should put like something like a Guardian on. Seeing how, especially with this weapon here, I do enough guarding that would probably be beneficial to have. You know, getting an extra 10. Can't block it. Can't move out of it. Nothing I can do. And he's gone again. But he's near death, so that's good. Are we already... I feel like the buffs from like the heat drink and whatnot, or just the heat mantle bug, I feel like they've gotten a lot worse. Alright, so we're capturing. Good. Well. Hey, Gore. Jesus Christ. Just a random Gore showing up. Hi there, Gore. Bit worried about that freeze there. I don't really like this angle I'm on. Boy, this guy's getting absolutely hammered. Yeah, and they increase the damage you do with your gun by quite a bit when they are mounted. So now it's actually somewhat worthwhile to keep shooting. Because before, it was almost certainly not. Jesus Christ, he is just not getting anything going here. I feel like I actually didn't. Oh, he came with me. That was a fun one. Oh, he came with me. Boy, he just gets countered into being frozen, into being knocked out. Dear Lord. Just absolutely pantsed. Absolutely pantsed. Oh, bot. We don't like bots. I don't want to debate bots. Well, that was good enough. I don't know if the might... Like, I just don't really know if that's actually worth it. Let's see, what do we get? Handicraft, that's kind of crap. Guard up, divine blessing, that's punish draw, blast resist, power prolonger for that. No. Special ammo boost horn maestro? What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, that was all garbage. Lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. Lot of garbage. Ooh, this is a nasty one. It'll give a lot of rewards if you can get it done, but it's a nasty one. I will actually take all the drinking and the pills just for whatever little extra I can get. But this is rough. So you got to do the tempered Seregios. That sucks. Part of me thinks maybe I should run Hunting Horn when I'm in these lobbies. I'm not amazing at it, but again, a little Hunting Horn, a little healing, a little defense, a little attack up. All that stuff goes a long way towards making a fight actually bearable. Let's check the map. Who are they fighting? They are fighting the Radau.
Over here! Come on!
Is there was a camp. It's destroyed.
I'll see you back at camp.
This camp is a little bit quicker. Maybe. At least it doesn't run into the problem of the Seregios. Though if they actually fought each other, that would be kind of nice. Doing a little bit of the work for us by hurting each other. I'd be okay with that. Oh, don't get hit by that. I don't like this. Boy, my connection to this is rough. I'm hoping I'm doing damage at least. Would like to get all of this off, you know? When are you landing? Kind of hard to break it off sometimes. He does like to wiggle worm. Gotta get somewhere close, and let's just put this on it. Still trying to break the crystals on his wings here. There we are. I would like you to take note on the damage and or the difficulty of this fight compared to what will happen with the oh so lovely Seregios. Seregios will... Boy, I am behind and forward, behind. Where the fuck is he? Apparently he's not there. We need to hop along here. But yeah, this is kind of the gameplay for this particular weapon here. Is you just hop back and forth a lot. Back and forth. Might as well. Realistically, I shouldn't even use that for damage. I should just use that for counters. Oh my. Yeah, this one I'm not sure how well we're connected to here. Yeah, not real sure how well we're connected on this one. And, well, actually, I do know how well we're connected. Poorly. I have no idea where I am. I'm hoping I'm doing damage. I mean, it's showing damage, but I don't know where I am. In relation to him, no clue. He is all over the place. Kind of surprised he's not a skull.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
But it looks like he's going to go very close to Seregios, which may be a problem. I gotta keep an eye out for this package. Fucking FedEx requires a signature for it, and they are a real pain in the ass about it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this turf war. Boy, this is rough. We get dropped? We did. God damn. This sucks. I don't know if my internet can handle streaming. Sacred, get the fuck out of my get out of my face! Holy shit, dude. God damn, I have never seen the Sacred more insistent on being around me.
I'll see you back at camp.
Whatever, we're doing this mission solo, I guess.
Kidding me.
And he's gone again. Oh, hey, look, there's also a Rathian. Alright. Will Rathian poison him, I wonder? It seems like she's content to just doing her little flame attack so far.
The target is down.
Now, for stuff like that, I should just have Guardian. Just keep blasting away at him. What? Oh, those little bastards hit me. Alright, so we lost the internet connection to the game. And the SOS is fired, but that doesn't mean anything. Hercule is joining? I don't think Hercule is joining. Mark, okay, you're all saying, well, you're all fired up. I don't know if those are live chats or not. I don't think so. Oh god, we'll just get off this. He's having a... Yeah, all of these are all delayed. All those messages. Because right now I have normal shit in here. The,
Worry about me.
yeah, no, all those messages were all delayed. Because look, these are all the NPC hunters here, not... Y'all goofed for again, none of this... I have no idea. I have no idea who any of this is. They are no longer connected to me. But we only got one guy to kill. It is a Seragos, but we can probably do him fine enough. We got Olivia, who can knock him out. Mina can do some knockout damage too if they're willing to do it. And we got a decent enough shield. Yeah, all these lobby member messages, but I have no clue. They're not in this one.
I'm with you. How's this for a bright future?
Nice. Boy, he is just going for me. Hardcore here.
Strong. Discretion over valor, friend.
I would like discretion over valor. I just need you guys to grab some fucking aggro.
Sorry. I think I'm out.
The fact that that does enough. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're insta-dead.
You must hold on strong.
Yeah, no, we're insta-dead. Also, why the fuck were all my guys gone? They don't draw aggro, and then they disappear. I don't get that. I don't get what was happening there. Yeah, that was great. Weird. Alright, so we probably will need everything for this guy, so let's just do armor, skin. I hate Seregios, so I really didn't want to fight this alone. I did it once, alright. I did my penance. I just hate him. There is almost zero enjoyment I get out of Seregios' fight. I really don't enjoy him. I really don't. He's definitely a monster I could deal without. And look at this. Like, even riding him is a pain in the ass. You get like 2 hits on him before he immediately starts running about like an asshole. Just stop, dude. Jesus. Look at that. Look at that. I was blocking that. Again, I was blocking that. This is why I don't like him. He is a monster that I feel like cheats more so than I think any other monster I've ever come across. Gathodon, you need to get the fuck out of my goddamn way. Dude, get out of here.
The chap's all set to go.
And he has so much life, by the way. That attack right there, that 4-hit attack right there, can suck my nuts. Because that's the one that gets you killed every single time. Every time.
Don't let that hit you.
But that, again, Jesus Christ, just instantaneously. Instantaneously. That was 8 fucking attacks at me. Why are you... What are you doing? What are you doing? What is he doing? Oh, thank God. Just brutal. God damn, that attack is annoying. It's so fast. It's so fast. I don't know why these people are sending messages. I literally can't move. Still going for me. I might add, still going for me. I'm not out of range. It's just these wire. There's so many. Get out of my fucking way, dude. Jesus Christ. Also, get over here. Thank you. I don't like the fact that basically his head is absolutely dreadful hitbox for everything. And the only thing weak is his literal fucking legs. God fucking damn it, that fucking move. Every fucking time, that's the move that kills me, because it's a massive grab. Grabs like that can suck my ass. How does that do so much damage? It's literally just... Look at that. Again, I have max armor here. Full health to what? Maybe a quarter? Maybe a quarter? Get over there. And he's still not dead, by the way. Still not dead. Now he's just running away. Doing their weird walk that they do. I like how she's been banging on the head, the NPC, for this long. He's only now got a knockout. That's how annoying Steve is. Is Steve and them not gonna fight? Okay, I guess Arkfeld just doesn't want to fight Steve. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, Arkfeld. Steve's a piece of shit. Again, one hit nearly killed me. One hit nearly killed me. I made one tiny mistake. Almost killed me. Instantly.
Okay, let's up the pace.
I hate Saragios. I don't think he's a well-balanced boss at all. I think his moveset could be fine. But I think they spent too long thinking about ways to make it unpleasant. God damn it. I saw it at the last second. I'm like, wait, is he flying up or what is he doing? He's doing his fucking grab attack. Just get me out of his dick for a second. I just want to get away from his dick. Again, that was 80? How many fucking attacks did he just do? Again, this is what I really, really hate about this monster. He doesn't do things right. According to anybody's fucking... Like, that was a lot of attacks at me. For virtually no fucking reason. I can't get it. He's still attacking me, by the way.
I shall make up for my mistakes.
Just fucking die, dude. You've got to be fucking kidding me. How many fucking times is this guy gonna do that? This is literally how I die every single time. What? Because again, he did an 18-hit combo, and then he does a grab. Utter horseshit. Honestly, I hate the endgame of Wilds. I think the endgame of Wilds is the worst of any game series I've seen in a while. Easily.
No doubt.
The worst.
But maybe we should try preparing a bit more first.
Nah, I think he's a piece of shit. I think he's designed terrible. If this is the future of this, honestly, I might not play. If this is the future of the game, I have no desire to play. Because I don't like this super hard every single bit of endgame has to be this goddamn ball crunching bullshit. I hate that. I hate that. You want to do that at the very end with like a fucking a fatalis? Fine. The very end. But you're in the middle of the game's life and you're throwing bullshit like Seregios, tempered Seregios. Yeah, again, it's just an overcorrection to, again, every single one of you sons of bitches out there bitching and complaining about it's too easy. It's too easy. Yeah, but now all of you are getting carded against Seregios. I don't think he's necessarily a fair fight. I really don't. And again, I just feel like you're making it for a really tiny percentage of a very loud, very toxic percentage of the game uh, population, player base. I don't know. I think he genuinely is like one of the hardest. Like, again, he's nearing Fatalis levels, I think, of difficulty. He's getting close. And again, I'm sorry, it's just fucking Seregios. Like normal Seregios, I'm fine with. I actually think, okay, yeah, he's got some annoyance. It's not, but okay. There's some cope. Sorry, I was just looking at some people discussing Seregios and just seeing, okay, am I the only one who's having this opinion? And for the most part, no, but there's also that tiny percentage of people that are just coping as hell. Seregios in Rise was harder. Are you fucking joking? Are you fucking joking? Seregios in Rise was harder. My ass. My ass, my balls, my whole everything. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That is the biggest cope of cope that's ever coped. Unbelievable levels of cope. Whatever. I tried to keep the quest alive, having to do solo that shit, basically, because I don't know, the NPC kind of help a little bit. They did some work, but again, that's why I don't hunt Seregios. I can't beat him. I beat him like once or twice solo, and the experience was miserable. I fucking hated it. He's awful. If he grabs you, you die from full health. I will fight any number of assholes. Hell, I'll fight Gore. I'll fight tempered 9-star bullshit himself, Gore Magala, before I fight that gigantic screeching piece of shit. God, I hate him. He is so miserable. Like, it's hard to kind of express just how much of a piece of shit. Oh, I'm not doing lobby member. What am I doing? How much of a piece of shit old Steve is. Should we get revenge? Let's get revenge. I don't know, man. I think he's just overtuned. Like, Legia Chris has problems. I think he's a little overtuned himself with the fact that he just kind of spams his super. Like, maybe it's an AI thing, but the fact that he can spam that super attack probably half a dozen times. I think the max I ever saw him do, his big supercharge attack, was, let's see, I think he did it 3 times in a row. Then he did his big supercharge where he charges across twice, then does 2 hip checks. And then he changed that into another super discharge. And it's just like, at that point, it's like, man, I don't know. I think he just quit. Like, he covered the arena repeatedly in this incredible explosive bullshit. Even with high. I think I went in there with like 30 or 40 lightning resistance. Like, I had his armor on, tons of lightning resistance. He's still carts you, but it still takes all your stamina away. It still does half your health. It's the one thing that I genuinely think it needs, that does need improvement, is I think they just need to tone down his Seregios's, at least. I think they need to tone down his speed. I know he's supposed to be the speedy guy, but they need to tone down his speed of attack, his aggression rate of comboing. I mean, look at that. The recovery. How was supposed to do any of this? How are you supposed to recover? Like, look at this. And you can't get any attack. I don't remember actually that attack. And with Steve being the size he is, he's actually... Part of the reason he's so hard is because his attacks cover most of his body. Well, we got a dead guy. Look at that. That little charge right there did 40% of my health. He's gone. Again, 40% of my health. I have to heal. Why did it shift my Mega Potion position? And we don't have our shield out. He's gone. He's just gone again. Just get over here, you piece of shit. Not sure why it did that. Boy, I wish you would not make me look up at the sky, please, and thank you. Ah, I hate Steve. I don't know why they call him Steve. If anyone knows why you call him Steve, why do you guys call him Steve? Everyone seems to call him Steve. Get him over here. Get him over here. Get him. Oh. I was about to say, Steve. God damn, he moves around so much. Gotta heal. You have to stay at full health with him. All the time. And again, he was blocking that whole time. You see that? He was blocking. Well, this is terrible timing. One second here.
That's
Don't
okay.
worry about it. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. Oh, good. It failed. Well, I wasn't gone for that long. My bad. See, this, again, all these people are high rank. All these people aren't terrible. They're not great, but they're not terrible at this game. It's just Steve's overtuned. I'm sorry. He is overtuned. Even if you think, oh, this is what it should be, like, no, this level of karting is what I should expect in, like, mid to late master rank. Not high rank. And, I don't know, I know they put out stuff like the collabs before master rank. They had, oh, what the fuck was he called? The Final Fantasy collab. Behemoth. They had old Behemoth. Yeah, old Behemoth. And he, an extreme Behemoth, I think, was in high rank. And yet, but it's like, okay, yeah, that was like a side event thing. I'm trying to think of, like, all of the, like, arch-tempered stuff. Sure, yeah, the arch-tempered Elder Dragons. I get it, Elder Dragons. Steve's not an he's just Steve. Like, he's just a monster. I don't know. From a lore standpoint, it feels weird that every single tempered and even arch-tempered, Apex Predator, near Elder Dragon status thing is utterly insignificant next to Steve. Solo Steve, Steve with other things, doesn't matter. Steve is the defining feature. And I do not like that. We'll be back in just a second. And we're back. Okay. That sucked. I hate Steve. I honestly, you know what? I refuse to fight Steve. We're not going to ever fight Steve again. I don't like him. I think he is overtuned. I just think he is. I don't think he is that, oh, difficult, you know, fun but difficult, difficult but fun. I don't think he is at all. I think he is very much in the realm of not fun. I think he cracks that point into unreasonable. I really do. Yeah, it sucks to say in a way. But I don't know. He's got between his he's got a dozen things. He's simply one, too fast. The downtime in between his combos and attacks is too short. It's too small. There is no punish windows. Not really. What punish window you are going to see is simply too small. I'll absolutely say that. I think his punish window is too small. Oh, damn it, I fucked my... I forgot, what is the hell is the hold? Now, that was R1, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. Come on, you piece of... He literally ran away from me. Can I just get a moment to attack him with one fucking combo? Thank you. Yeah, damn. Feel like I was asking for a lot just having a moment to do a combo. Anyway. Would you stop? Would you stop moving? Holy shit. God. Ah, damn it. What is with them today? I just cannot get anything going here. Okay. Ah. Oh. Sorry. Jesus fucking Christ. This day sucks right now. God damn. I'm getting interrupted interrupted. Every time I turn around, I gotta do something new and weird. Like, fucking, now my nose is all red. What the fuck is going on? Jesus. God damn, I hate performing really poorly. I really do. God damn, would you let me do one thing? Thank you! Jesus Christ. God damn it. I died because I was fucking sneezing and having a goddamn heart attack. God damn. Also, why is my stamina so low? I don't get it. God damn, melee against these level 9s sucks. I'm gonna be honest, these guys suck to fight. The level 9s are not fun. They roar every other goddamn second. Oh my god, would you... Just... How many times is he gonna do that move? There's another one. Boy, he has done nothing but his super moves, actually. You don't see this guy do this many super moves this often, but my word. That's just horse shit that hits. Jesus Christ, just every other goddamn second, it's a super move. Weird. Just crazy amounts of super moves. Yeah, that's just a little weird, honestly. Another roar, always roaring. Again, a super move. Like, Jindahad's not that bad. He just shouldn't be that bad. I'm frustrated. I'm irritated and frustrated. Steve pissed me off so much that now I'm all discombobulated. Out of sorts. I just need to find a thing that I don't hate using. Alright, let's just take a moment here. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I think we want to go back to some normal stuff. Let's put Bo back in. Now look at my defense right there. Sure, my ice is pretty low, so that's fine for taking that ice damage. But when it comes to like Steve stuff, just pure physical stuff, 427. That's about as high as it can go. And that's still what Steve is doing to me. That's just horse shit. You know? Oh. Maybe what I'm dressed as, maybe this is cursed. Maybe I need to change it up here a little bit. Because that's got to have an effect, right? Good enough. And what do we want? We want... that and maybe some... just do the Affy stuff? Sure. We do some blue fire. Let's do some blue fire. There we go. New look. New attitude. We're going in. There we go. I don't know why I like potions on the closest to the empty slot, but I prefer that. All right. we need to have a couple of successes. So let's pick something not Gore Magala. Let's pick something kind of easy. Something to put us back in the mood. Gotta get our swing back. You know? Stella's gotta get her groove back. God, that's an old movie at this point. Jesus. Anyway. Waiting for the mission to load.
This will be a dangerous one, but I know you'll manage.
Why are there so many Argera cans right there? Holy crap. See all those guys? It's just like 2 of them just hanging out there. Hold on. I don't know why. I should have plenty of time for this, but... I don't know why sometimes it really gives you only 1 tick of damage. Like that. Why is it... Is this a glitch or something?
Thanks! That helped!
I feel like it doesn't... Dragon Piercer doesn't pierce very well. Who is trying to join my Discord? Oh, he fell. I looked away for a second. I was like, why did he... Wait, why are we still fighting? Didn't he disappear? Anyway. Yes, if you would like to debate me on this issue... Again, it's not necessarily a debate channel, but we might get into this a bit more. Okay. I guess we just stopped by for a second, said hi to the Rathalos, and we're done. Okay. Anyone want to set something up, or... Oh, wait, is that a Rathian? It's a Rathian, I think. I'm not really sure what's happening. Why does he keep getting put to sleep? How many sleep toads are there? Holy crap. Starting to kind of feel bad for this guy. There's literally nowhere for me to go. Thanks for throwing me 85 million years into the future. Yeah, I don't know. Did they tone down Dragon Piercer? Like, I know it was not very good to begin with. Where are you going? I don't know if they toned it down or not. Like, it feels a little bit wonky. But then again, I don't have anything like True Shot on or anything like that. So maybe we'll do that. God damn. You mind throwing a different attack at me? Well, fuck me. My health ran out. Again, I wasn't paying attention. I swear to God. It says 70 minutes. It says it lasts 70 minutes. I think that's bullshit. I think it's 100% bullshit. I think it's a fucking lie. It's a dirty, rotten fucking lie. I think it lasts like 20 minutes. That's probably not true. It just is very annoying. Wow, that was doing 0 damage to him. And he's running again. Where are you running to this time? Also, the 9s, maybe it's because they have a lot of life, or their life values are kind of messed up a bit. But goddamn, do they traverse the fucking map? A lot of them just traverse. They go from one area to the next area to the next area to the next area. It's just like, alright. What are we, back in fucking 4U era? Because that's what I was... No. That's why things are weird. For fuck's sake. Thanks, Sacred. You blocked the shot. Did you lead him into me? Of course you did. Alright. And see, he wants to leave again. What? Alright, that was a weird little thing. He roared but didn't roar. Alright. I feel like my internet connection is not super solid. For fuck's sake. Go back. But I am streaming something fairly complicated here across multiple streams. It's asking a lot. Also, hold on. This is going to annoy me.
Bomb set. I set a bomb.
Okay, there's the tentacle. I was wondering where it was. Well, he's dead. Good enough. Good enough, I say. Good enough. Ooh, got a couple of heavy armor spheres. That was a good run for at least armor spheres. So what we got? 5, 6, 7, 10, 13 hard ones and 2 heavies. That's nice. Mostly crap. Let's see. Wide range, normal shots. That's whatever. Attack boost, agitator, and a 3 slot. That's not terrible. You could do 2 agitator and an attack boost. It's okay. Critical status. No. No. None of that. None of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather do a new Duna and a Mizutsune than one Seregios. Just 100%. 100%, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. Absolutely no question.
We got this.
All right.
Okay, let's be on our way.
So, who are we going for first? Looks like we're splitting the difference
Good to have you.
here. I am going for the Mizutsune. I think everyone else is going to go for the Mizutsune. And so spine is a weak point, definitely for me. Not the front legs. Why is there a Legiacris here? Ouchie, my word.
Attention! All drops attention!
You know, I'm gonna do support build from now on.
I set a trap! All drops attention!
Damn it.
Trap set. I set a trap.
How many traps do we have here?
Thanks. That helped.
Jesus, he got fucked up here. I'd feel bad, but it's a Mizutsune. And fuck Mizutsune. Oh, he's dead. Jesus. Well, we got an elite team here. Holy crap. I should carry a lot more traps. I kind of feel bad not carrying as much traps as I do. 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, Jesus, sorry about that. Package is out the ass today. I don't know who the fuck ordered all this stuff. Have to talk with my roommate here. The hell are they ordering?
I'm
Great!
Sorry, guys. Took a second. It's probably not as much damage as it could be. But Dragon Pearson makes me happy. This might be a bit risky. Should be safe here. She's a lovely monster to do Dragon Piercer against. Just getting messed up here. Yeah, you don't get it in the air, you don't get nothing. Do a quick one here. Do a quick one here. And bit of problem. And we'll pop that in a second. Get another knockdown. Trying to get her veil off here by doing some damage. They are just flashing the shit out of her. They got your number down. Can we get this off with a quick one? Yeah, we can. She's blind for a bit. That deserves definitely a clap. That was a very, very good hunt. My word.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Very nice. Very nice. And not great on the armor. Well, actually, 2... That's 9, 11, 12, 13, 14 armor spheres. Pretty decent. Nope. Not really. Golden Age. So full guard, a little ambush, and that sucks. That kind of sucks. Water attack, no. paralysis. That sucks too. Man, these Golden Age charms are kind of blue balling me a bit. Hunting horn. What hunting horns do we have right now? Are we gonna load them? Thanks. We do have this guy, which he's got the attack up large, extend all melodies, restore sharpness. Oh, that's pretty nice. This guy's got defense up, attack up, and health regen on them, defense and element resist up on those. The attack up large is kind of what's the big thing. And it does have Slugger and Maestro already. Let's just do that guy. So can we get one Slugger in? What would we want? More attack is nice. What is there that we want with this? What are we thinking with this guy? A drain is interesting because exhaust can be quite nice. In World, it was pretty nice. I don't know about Wild. We already have Sonorous. So we don't really need that one. There's not really much for me here, except for... Well, the crit doesn't do a ton for me, does it? But if I can just get a KO here, we have full Slugger, full KO. We'll just do, I guess, just a crit boost. We could do Sharpness, actually. That might be a thing we want. We're going to run with this. Might as well go all in. Actually, hold on. Is there a 2-level... Where is it? See, I was hoping there would be a 2-level, what's the word I'm looking for? Wide range. Gives me a 2-slot. That's kind of nice. I might go for that guy, actually. instead of the attack boost, even though the attack boost is funny. We'll have that on just for now. Let me find normal shots wide range. Not really. Is there a wide range? Is there a way to just search for wide range with these guys? I don't think there is. I thought I had a better wide range. Not that I necessarily need it, but it would be nice. There's the crit eye wide range right there. With 2 more wide range in there. And a little ice resistance. That's just kind of useless. So with that, we would lose what? We lose 1 weakness exploit. We trade 1 weakness exploit for an extra... what's that? 8% crit all the time. That sucks a little bit. Because the last one of weakness exploit is the real useful one. Well, you don't lose that much. You lose about 15% in most optimal range, 10% more realistic. So you actually don't lose that much. For full wide range. So anytime I heal myself or anything else, I'm going to be given a ton of stuff to them. 100%. Just do recovery speed so I myself never die. Oh, that's kind of interesting to me. Again, I have the wrong weapon on right now. I'm gonna change to the hunting horn in a second, but it's an interesting thing. What's that? 10 reward right there for a Legia, Chris? We'll post that. See if anyone wants to join on that one.
I'm counting on you.
Let's fill up on a couple of things. So our status now, we got full crit boost, full slugger, crit eye is at 2. Gives us a bit of critical chance, 8%. Barn Maestro, Agitator, wide range. Weakness is near full, maximum might's there. I don't know, feels pretty, feels alright. I'm ready whenever you guys are. I really do hope this turns into a Leviathan, like a well larger Leviathan than just our stupid Legiocris. I know this is probably just Legiocris. It kind of looks like him, but he doesn't have any legs. You know, it's kind of the wrong body shape. It doesn't have the legs. It's too snake-like. I still say it might be Laviente or it might be Dalmadur. Probably not Dalmadur because it doesn't have legs again, because Dalmadur has legs, but I don't know. They all have legs, I think, actually. Even Laviente. Maybe not, actually. I don't know. I've never fought it. I just seen it. I seen it.
Supply shipments coming. Hope you find something useful.
Alright. The hell is this guy again? He's way over there. We'll just go to the Woodwood hideout and then go to him. That's pretty close. I mean, it was kind of close. No, it's not kind of close. Really? Oh, get fuck that hitbox. Dude, would you fuck off on my dick?
Thanks. That helped.
Dude, seriously. Why are you only ever doing that move? Dude, I am just getting fucked in this game. This is nuts. It's nuts how fucking hard and aggressive they are towards me. 18 fucking attacks in a row. Every time I turn around, it's the same thing. The same fucking thing. Same super move bullshit. Is absolutely mind-numbing how fucking weirdly hard this cunt is. Whenever it's my mission, I swear to God, they're broken. I swear to you, they're broken. They make no goddamn sense. You see them all, and you're like, ah, no, yeah, this'll work, right? This'll work. This'll work. No, none of it works right. It doesn't fucking work. Of course. Of course. Dude, it's just super move after super move. Why is it always the super move? It just won't let me fucking win. Like, I'm just moving away. It's just attack, 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 attack. The fucking same fucking attack. Just fucking stop, game. Holy shit. The fuck is wrong with you, game? Every fucking second I am fucking moving. It's, oh, here's super attack, here's super attack, here's a super attack, here's a super attack, here's his hip check super attack. Hey, did you dodge that super attack? No, you fucking didn't. It's the fucking hip check. It's got a hitbox that would make fucking anybody jealous. Where are you going, you piece of shit? Get fucked, game. Just always at me. I cannot get away from that fucking hip check. It doesn't work. I just don't understand. God damn, this pisses me off. In the water immediately. Ah, man, this is pissing me off. This is super pissing me off, by the way. No, don't immediately. He always charges out. God damn it. Don't hit it yet. Don't. Where is he? Why do I feel like I have to... Oh, he's already there. Jesus fucking Christ. Again, it's just a hip check. He is always doing the fucking hip check in my game. It's just fucking bizarre, you know? Nothing to be done about it. I didn't hit that twice, by the way. Again, the fact that I am constantly, and I cannot emphasize this enough, getting attacked 30, 40 times compared to everyone else's once, just fucking drives me up the goddamn wall. I would fucking do something, but I am being attacked every goddamn second. Nowhere to go. Again, 40 fucking attacks versus me. One attack versus everybody else, maybe? Maybe? Fuck that piece of shit. Fuck him right in the fucking ass. God damn. This is why I don't like fighting my own, doing my own missions. They're just not right. They're just not. I've done this way too many times at this point that it is no longer me being conspiratorial. It's now straight up the monster will just break and send 8 fucking attacks my direction. It's not this 1 or 2. It's this hit, 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 another hit. Big fucking charge, which might as well be the entire fucking arena for me. So it's just like, okay, I just got comboed to endless bullshit. All this is absolute dog shit. Wow, there's a defender there for a second. That might be somewhat fun, but whatever. No. And again, I don't know why, but my food buffs don't last. They don't last 70 minutes. Shit you not, they just don't. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you're trying to say it to me. My food buffs don't last. The attack up large on this one is nice. It's just, it's hard to really tell how well this was actually performing. Because, again, I'm fighting against a guy who, like... Again, Seregios, Gormagala, Seregios, and Legiacris. Those three right there, they are not fun to fight. They're hard. That's it. They're just hard. They're not fun. They're just hard.
See you again, Hunter.
There's a 9 Arc Veiled. Maybe we can save that. There's a 9 Tempered. Gormagala. Hold on, we don't even need to do that, right? It's got 5. That's pretty stingy. Whatever, we'll save it as an investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that I got decent lightning resistance and I'm still taking that much damage from everything that guy does, I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Of course. Come back anytime.
So I'm trying to think, which one would I go for? What if we change this around a little bit? Got rid of that. Also, I don't know if they changed. I thought wide range items affect nearby allies in a much wider radius with full efficacy. I thought it was a lot wider than that, but boy, I was healing and I wasn't seeing people actually, you know, like getting healed. Echo Wave Slash, that's an interesting. So this one, you get defense up, stamina reduced, self-improvement. Versus, again, this one is restore sharpness, knockback. That attack up large is kind of the big one, isn't it? What do we do with this guy? Because does it crit? Maybe it doesn't crit. Hold on, I'm going to take a quick gander at that real fast here. I feel like the answer was no, but let me see.
Leaving already?
Who's the bum? Hold on, I also want to check one thing. voice chat off? It should be off, right? So I guess it can crit, it's just not the echoes that crit. So crit would still work. Crit boost. Add a little KO, why not? We get full KO just doing that. We sacrifice a bit on the crit. But I'm okay with that. I also think I want to take off the wide range here. Well, we'll leave it on, I guess. Why do I always find it really hard to find friendship? There's a joke somewhere in there, but... Like, am I just blind? There it is. Okay.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Everyone here has been doing well, Hunter. Yes.
Let's see, what do we got in the lobby? Absolutely nothing I really want to do, my word. Got some easy Duna stuff. They should be able to join up with this one, right? I don't need to fire an SOS on this one. Ugh. Ugh. I think we do one more hunt here, and then we call it a day.
Commencing quest now.
Kind of a shorter day, but that's all right. We're gonna get back to our critical review, critical analysis stuff. I think next week. Just wanted to do some gaming this week. Boy, that really just didn't want to let me move, did it? Interesting hitbox, sure. It's not like that spoils shit, but alright. I just never get to really do any good attacks, I swear. Every fucking time. Yeah. I just want to get up, please. Why are you always attacking me? Fucking Christ. I get it. Just fuck off. What? Where? Why? Now you won't get anywhere near me. Like, you won't get anywhere near me. Now you won't get anywhere. Love it. Don't you love it? Fucking hell. Alright, can I... Do I actually have to fire an SOS flare on this one? I didn't realize I would have to actually fire a fucking SOS flare. Alright, fine. Hey there, Olivia. I sound angry? I'm always angry. Sorry about that. Your messages weren't popping up, and all of a sudden I see 4 messages pop up randomly. My apologies. Am I angry? I'm always angry. That's my secret. My secret is I'm always angry. Nah, the hunting sessions have been a little bit of a pain in the ass, to be... frankly. The hunting's not been going great. Just been an annoyance. For fuck's sake, I hate doing my missions. I hate doing my missions because my missions are cursed. I'm convinced. Nope. Like, I am 100% certain my missions are cursed. Absolutely cursed. 9 quests just suck. They do, but man alive, they've been rough for me. Like, it's just been, like, the 9 quests definitely suck, don't get me wrong. But, I don't know, just across the board, just as far as just been bad luck. Alright. Like, I can never finish a tune. I can never finish anything with this goddamn... Oh, that's an interesting game. Like, base game monsters, except for Jin and Mizu, are fine. Kind of the rest just suck. Yeah, I'm not actually pleased with the 9s across the board. Legiacris and Seregios are awful. They're just awful monsters. I hate to say it because they're kind of neat in many ways. But they're kind of awful to fight. They're just not fun. Alright. And again, this guy is so hard on my fucking dick here. All of them tank too much, does way too much damage, tank too much. Steve makes you run away too often. Yeah, honestly, just across the board, they're not enjoyable. God damn, just... Just let me get a combo off, for God's sakes, game. I just want to get... whatever, it's fucking... No, I think the level 9s, they attack too frequently. Their damage is too high. And across the board, just not good.
Check your sacred's path.
45 minutes away again. No knockdown? I was about to say. Yeah. Steve has a stupid sweeping attack, right? So you can offset that, except not really because it's insta bleed. Same as any super armor move. He tends to spam stupid move. Yeah. No, Steve is probably my least favorite monster here. And it's sad because I kind of like Steve in a way, but his fight is cancer. Like, I can't think of anything worse than Steve, honestly. Jin is worse. Straight boring fight. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, he's really long. But at least he's not hard as fucking nails. That's like the only thing that I have to say about him. And he just kind of sits there. Yeah. That's why, I kind of mind him, but kind of don't. Come on now, let's not do that. Alright, you can not do that to me for a second. Gormagala is just straight up done. Fun attack pattern ruined by way too much HP. Like, what do you mean? That thing takes 20 minutes of bullying? Yeah, I don't do Gormagala 9-star. I've done it a couple of times successfully. That's enough for me. That's enough. I don't need any more of that. He was bullshit. Utter bullshit. Oh, you got him down here. Nice. Yeah, yeah, no, the 9 ranks are weird. The 9-star rank, like, their difficulty is all over the goddamn place. And it feels weird because they had, what, Arch-Tempered 8-star rank stuff, which... I don't know, like, it's hard really to tell what they're doing as far as difficulty here. It just seems strange that I don't know, that they're hiding some kind of rather large or kind of important, like the talisman grind, talisman stuff like that. They're hiding that behind, like, behemoth levels difficulty. Like, I haven't seen this many carts, especially against Sarakios, Gormagala, those kind of guys. I haven't seen this much failure and this much death, and just absolute chaos since like arch-tempered stuff in Monster Hunter World. Maybe some of that before you got into Master Rank, when you're dealing with just like high rank gear against arch-tempered monsters. Maybe those, but even then, not so much. Like it was more like this is behemoth levels failure. You can craft a weakness exploit 2 talisman, which is better than 95% of the talismans that can drop. Well, I mean, the talismans so far aren't too terrible. I got a couple that are alright. Like, I got... or at least equivalent. I would say they're equivalent to... Excuse me. To what you can, you know, craft yourself. Again, the 2 weakness exploit, that's hard to kind of beat, but... yeah, it's hard to beat that, but, like, I got, where was it? Like, I don't mind this one. So you trade one, basically the equivalent is you trade 1 weakness exploit for 3 handicraft and a 2 slot. That's not terrible. You know, that's not bad. And then this one. It's not quite as good, but again, you trade 1 weakness exploit for craft invalidates most of the RNG intelligence, kind of makes it just feel not rewarding. It's an odd mixture. I'm not sure if I'm willing to entirely write it off, because I would say this talisman, these 2 right here, are as good as my 2 weakness exploit talisman. Because you're essentially trading 2 weakness exploit for, you know, a third, a level 3 slot. So I like to think of it like that. So weakness exploit is a level 3 slot. So 3 attack, that's a level 3 slot. 3 handicraft, that's about a level 3 slot. It's not an amazing level 3, but it's about a level 3. So you get that. So you trade 1 level 3 weakness exploit for an attack boost plus a 1 slot, handicraft plus a 2 slot. That's not terrible. These are my rarer ones, and boy, are they dog shit, actually. Grinded most of the day and mostly got hot garbage. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Most of my stuff is hot garbage. But yeah, these are for the most part utter dog shit. My super rare, the Golden Charm 8s, are not great. In fact, we're getting full up enough. We might actually go to the melder here and get rid of some of this. Yeah, I was doing some grinding today. That was what this session was mostly about. But I think we'll get rid of some of our stuff here. Melding. Not happy about this update. I am mixed. I don't necessarily hate increasing the difficulty on things. Here's my problems. And I think these are kind of the problems that I had with the last update and kind of what's happening right now. Is one, they should stop listening to people who keep saying the game is too easy, because those people do not represent the vast majority. And I'm not even talking about the scrubs, because I might consider myself a scrub or mid-tier scrub. I'm not the lowest form of scrub, but you know. But my problems with the update, performance seems all over the place, seems to have improved on my end, while other people's got worse. So yeah, that would be one of the things I bring up. But I'd say, one, they need to stop listening to people who keep saying the game is too easy, because it's not necessarily too easy. I think some of the base monsters could use an upgrade on some difficulty. I think the fact that they've been so focused on Apexes and Seregios and Legiana, or not Legiana, Legiacris. I think focusing on that has been the mistake, even though, again, I like New Udra. I like those guys. I think the rollout has been a little weird, that you got Arch-Tempereds, and then you got these 9 stars. It feels like you would have wanted them reversed. I think the 9 stars are over-tuned. Mostly in life. Though a couple of like damage isn't too bad. It's just too much. Maybe take 5%, 10% off the top. But the life needs to go down a bit. Like, increase attack by adding new attacks, making attacks faster, not by making monsters HP sponges. Yeah. Except, I could kind of see that. So my problem is I think they focus too much on the apexes a little bit. Especially, like, again, Seregios and Legiacris. I know they're fan favorites, but we need to calm down with them. They do need to be tuned down a little bit. Seregios especially. I would slow down a Seregios. Not by a lot, but I would give some of those windows, because he does not really have damage windows. Not really. He is attacking near constantly. And with how small he is, his whole body basically becomes a hitbox whenever he starts attacking. So you have really limited times to do damage to him. But I would say they overtuned the monsters a little bit. So they need to do a little bit of tuning down on the 9 stars. They need to do a little bit of tuning up, and maybe this is just maybe this is what will be fixed eventually, I'm sure, in Master Rank. Once you get Master Rank, like Lala Barinas and whatnot, they'll actually have some challenge, they'll have some new attacks, they'll start feeling a bit better. But I think they need to do a little something with the base monsters, because there's not really much reason to fight them, other than the enjoyment of fighting them, but there's not much reason to fight them. Let's see, what else are my problems with this update? Stability is all over the place. One thing that kills Seregios Fright for me is it is stupid insta-bleed on the sweep. Yeah, no, the insta-bleed, that does need to kind of go. Like, that just needs to go. Even fighting him, I slotted in full, like, bleed resistance fighting him, and it still sucked. It still sucked a lot. He's got kind of too much in his kit for what he is. But performance and the difficulty is a little overtuned. Performance is all over the place. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good at all. Sometimes it's just straight up garbage. Critical status, recovery speed. Normal shots, wide range. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. We'll leave that. Guard up speed is sure. Blast, we'll leave that. If it weren't there, the fight would be all, but then you could actually offset the attack or speed IA slash the attack. Yeah. I also think maybe you need to tune down the tracking on the 9 stars, because I feel like Seregios has always had this problem, and Legiacris, but I feel like their tracking needs to be tuned down just a smidgen, like a percentile of 2, because they're able to, like, 180 turn around. Not even Seregios. I know he's kind of got that 180. You know, he does one slamming attack, goes back up the air, slams back down again. But, like, Legiacris tracks crazy good with his hip check. Even Duna is starting to track well. Basically, all the 9 stars are tracking so hard that it's kind of impossible to dodge. Or it's starting to feel really awful to dodge. Performance on my end went up this update, but that doesn't really matter much because it was running fine already. It was, however, not running fine on weaker systems. It seems to have gotten worse. Attack patterns, except for lagging and the sweep on Sergios, are fine. Just either do too much damage or tank too much. Maybe. I feel like you could... There's multiple ways to solve this. You could lower damage a bit. You could lower health a bit, and I think you could turn tracking down just not a lot, just by a couple percentage, just a little bit, just so you don't have to. Again, like it's not these extreme perfect dodges to get out of some of these attacks, because there are certain attack patterns that a lot of that the newer monsters have. That's just no way to really get out of it. Unless you were in this perfect fucking spot. Perfect spot. If you're not in that perfect spot for some of them, you're just kind of like, well, I guess I'm just taking a hit or two. But again, it's not bad. It's not terrible. I really don't think it's that bad. But it is a bit of a rough state right now. Gotta get rid of some of this crap here. Paralysis attack isn't... Actually, that might be okay. Because I could see that being on my paralysis sword and shield. Little offensive guard, little paralysis attack. That's not terrible. We could keep something like that. No. What was Charge Master again? Man, we'll keep it. No. And... no. We'll hold on to that for a second. Load shells, evade, extend. Maybe we'll keep that. So, fun fact, something I noticed last update and seems to still be true. The high-resolution texture packs load way faster than other settings, making the game stutter less. Huh. I don't know if I'm running the high resolution or not. Maybe. I set that up way long ago, and I'd have to check again. Offensive guard. Get rid of a couple more here. That's not terrible for a insect glaive. Weakness exploit, offensive guard, and it's too slow, whatever. Literally hardware pay to win right there. Maybe. I could see it. And we're just gonna get rid of as many of this crap as we can. I probably shouldn't even really care too much about what I'm selecting here. There's nothing too extreme, but I don't want to get rid of too much interesting stuff. So that's interesting, because that's basically... because I think the max we can get is a 2-star agitator. That's actually basically better than what you can craft. Because you got the 3 slot, you put an agitator thing in there. Which I believe you can put an agitator in there. So you put an agitator in there. Or an attack boost, something like that. Then you'll have basically a free attack boost. That's... so yeah, some of these are, again, a little bit better. Level 3 slots are rare. Yeah, they are pretty rare. That's why I'm trying not to get rid of too many level 3 slots. Even level 2s are alright. So that one, you just get free power prolonger, basically. No. It's not quite... That's alright. I kind of miss using Flare, but it's just... The wounds on these new monsters just appear so goddamn rare. It's kind of... You almost forget about the system, honestly. You're just not even paying attention anymore. Let's see, that's 10 right there. There's a slugger wide range. That actually would be alright. Talisman should also have been able to have weapon deco slots. I agree, I think. I don't think that it would break it too much, realistically. I think it was just kind of an afterthought because it's just considered armor. So they didn't really think about, you know, that kind of thing. So they just classified it as armor piece. And technically, yeah, some of the skills won't work with if you switch weapons, like you have like handicraft and then you switch to a ranged weapon, but I don't really think that's too much of an issue. I think that was just kind of a oversight on their part. Mind's Eye, antivirus, peak performance. They can have weapon skills, so might as well give them weapon slots, like one weapon level 3, then 2 level 2, something like that. Yeah. I think the reason they didn't is because they wanted the fact that you could get weapon skills exclusively on the talisman. They want you to slot them in there necessarily because that's kind of the gimmick of the talisman, I suppose. I don't think it would really break it that much. But yeah. Have a great day, you too. Nice chatting with you. I'll see you next time. Let's see. We're going to clean these out. Then we're probably going to end the stream here in a bit anyway. We're just clearing out the inventory. That's not terrible.
I hope it suits your...
There we go. What do we get from this? Oh, we got 1/8, so let's see. Opening shot, ice, that's kind of crap. Crit draw element, that's kind of crap. Slugger, peak performance. Full razor sharp. So that's a level 3 slot, a level 3. So it's basically equivalent of just kind of 2 level 3 slots. That's not terrible with 2 1 slots. That's not great, but it allows you to put some other stuff in your weapon, I suppose, if you don't want razor sharp in there and you need some sharpness. Constitution 4, Slugger 1. That's interesting. If you had a blunt bow, that would be very good. Or some kind of blunt attack with bow. That would actually be very good. It's kind of alright for a hammer. And it's got a 3 slot. That's not terrible. That's crap. Meh. Crap. Nah. Crap. Mostly crap. Definitely. It's okay-ish. Eh. So these two are actually interesting. They're at least interesting to me. That's my big thing. They're interesting. They can work with something. I could see this working with an adrenaline rush build. Yeah, I could see that pretty well, actually. Yeah, I could see that doing an adrenaline rush. And what's, that's Seregios, right? He's the one with the adrenaline rush bullshit, right? Extend duration of adrenaline rush if triggered again while the skill is active extends. So yeah, Seregios' tenacity. And then adrenaline, not so great, but it's fine. So that with a Seregios. What if we were to do a Seregios thing? So if we did that, we could get... Actually, I think Seregios already has full adrenaline rush. So I suppose you could trade out one of the pieces that has adrenaline rush for something that's a bit...
What are we making today?
A bit more useful. So let's see, what do we see here? So it's full adrenaline rush, evade window, all that's alright. Counter strike for a 3 slot. Agitator counter, evade window, agitator, counter strike, adrenalis, evade window, straight, evade window, agitator, bleed. What would you trade out? Would you trade out the legs for something? I don't know. That's a 3 slot plus a 3 slot. That's hard to beat. I think it could be the headpiece, actually. Because instead of having counter-strike, you would get the, Actually, hold on. Oh, you would probably actually... Yeah, you would do that, probably. Because the slots on this aren't terrible. Hard to beat that, because that's basically 3... I don't know, I still think you might trade out the headpiece for... something like that. You get... You can still get that 1 adrenaline rush by using the 3 slot. And then you get a 2 slot and a 1 slot. It's a little bit better. You still end up kind of... You still kind of end up exactly where you're going to be. You know, in that same kind of space. of just wearing all of it, which means you don't need that full adrenaline rush. So you lose Counter-Strike and you lose... And you lose a little evade window, you lose... Mostly you just lose Counter-Strike and evade extender by doing Serregio stuff. But again, Adrenaline Rush is pretty damn strong. 30 attack while active.
See you later.
It is strong. What does my Serregios build look like, actually? I have something here. I thought I did. No, I don't. Interesting. Well, let's make a Serregios real quick. We have some aspect of Serregios built here. Not sure what is built around Serregios. Is this how I built it? I think so. So that's a full constitution. Adrenaline rush. Weakness exploit isn't up there. But we could get weakness exploit to 2, actually. What's the chess piece for Regios looking like? There it is. Evade window agitator. And we lose a 3 slot. Interesting problems here. So we would lose an agitator, I think, overall, if we got rid of... Yeah, we lose 1 agitator and a weakness exploit. I think we would just have to do the weakness exploit one, wouldn't we? Which one is it? There it is. So that would be our Regios build right there. With whatever we got going here. that would be our Regios build right there. So we have full adrenaline rush, full weakness exploit, full constitution, full agitator. We have no stamina surge of any kind. Bit rough on that. How much is the last agitator worth? 4 attack, 5 affinity. 4 attack, 5 affinity, eh? Except we really can't trade anything out, can we? So that would be the build right there. It's an interesting build, I would say. Sure, something like that. Okay. So if we're going to run around with our Regios build, let's get rid of that. Let's do dual blades, more Regios stuff. So that's 25% affinity, plus the weakness exploit. 25% gets us also to 55%. And then when it's enraged, 55, 65, 75, 70% all the time. 70% going up to 90% on wounded parts. That's fine by me. Change one last thing. Good enough. All right. Well, we have kind of a new build we can play around with maybe next time. Though we'll probably be going back to critical analysis, whatever. But we might do a little bit of gaming, then a little bit of critical analysis, a little bit of critical analysis, a little bit of gaming. We'll go back and forth. But until then, thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Until next time, and as always, I hope you have a good one.